good morning, or should I say good afternoon? Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh my God, you guys are so great. You guys are great. Good. Oh, you don't have to give me a standing ovation. Come on, stop it. I'm not that important. I'm just some douchebag. What's up, guys? I'm talking shit. 5/4/21. May 4th, 2020. It's crazy that it's May already. It's only been a year and a half since 2 weeks to lower the spike? 2 weeks. Yeah, motherfuckers in Canada and shit is still shut down. What the fuck is going on with you people? So some people became members, F-150, S-550, and Manzo's Garage, and SK Performance Jet gave me $9 right away to invest in Doggy Coin, because I invest in currency based off of a name of a dog meme. I'm good. I'm going to pass. But thanks for the money. I appreciate that very much. Real quick, guys. New stuff is going to come up on the Vinyl Freaks and Company site. New shirts designs. Once he tells me they're live, I'll show you what's going on. And I'm going to give you my quick 15 minutes, get it in and out of the way, and let you know what this show is about. The show is about just tune it. It's almost like people are going out in their garage, putting parts on cars, and thinking that the tuning is magically gonna negate their shitty buildup, or their shitty build, or their shitty outline, or their shitty work. Let's be honest. Not a lot of people really know how to work on cars. Very few people I trust to work on my personal vehicles, because I've seen the kind of work that's out there. In Florida, if a Coyote shop is decent and not attached to a cuck tuner, you're probably going to do pretty damn good. If you're a neutral shop and you're just killing it and putting parts on and you can do pretty damn good. But if you're attached to a cuck tuner, that's going to be a little different. So what have I come across in the last week or so that had made me talk about this subject, or has made me talk about this subject? Well, couple of things. We have seen guys build their own turbo kits beginning to end. I'm saying they think they're king ding-a-ling fabricators. Some guys are excellent welders. Some guys are awesome. Some guys are phenomenal. So they finish the turbo kit because they think, this is how I want it to look. This is where I want the MAF located. This is where I want the turbos. I want to use these manifolds. I want to have this much pipe before and after. I want to use this AR. I want to use these turbos. I want to use this. Then they go, now I'm going to get a tune from the best. Boop, 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 boop. Buy the RTD. Get a Lund Racing tune. Tyler or Nardi start asking you questions, and they go, that's not going to work. It's shit. And then the fabricator or shop or whoever goes, wait a minute. I'm a pipe fitter. I've been doing this all my life. I know this is going to work. Really. So the AR, the turbo is too big for or too small for the kind of power you want to make. The manifolds are stock or too small, and you're going to cause high back pressure issues. The amount of power you want to make and the MAF location isn't to our liking, because it's going to tune like absolute shit and drive like shit. And your O2 locations, that's right, the most important things on Coyote Mustangs, guys. I can't even fucking emphasize this enough. The most important thing on Coyote Mustangs is MAF location and O2 location. Everything else in between that, I'm just like, whatever. It's all good. But a lot of people that fabricate parts, they put the MAF wherever the fuck they want. Guys, you remember Pro Charger kits? Do you know why I'm not a big fan of Pro Charger kits? But recently they've taken their head out of their ass and actually gotten their shit right. Initially, Pro Charger mass airflow sensors were located in a square intercooler. And then you had to decipher whether it was a stage 1 intercooler, because it had a different MAF curve, than the stage 2 intercooler. So we would disclaim, well, that's going to drive like shit. And people go, really? Why? It came from Pro Charger? Does that mean it's good? No. I've seen many kits that come from big manufacturers that aren't desirable. Or we say, hey, it might not drive all that well because we're kind of fucking with a square or a jacked up MAF curve that we don't like, but that's just how it is. And subsequently, in the last 2.5 or 3 years, Pro Charger has started putting the mass airflow sensor in a round charge pipe. They took it out of the intercooler and put it in a round charge pipe. So yes, even big manufacturers can make the mistakes, and then they end up fixing their mistake. Awesome. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of different examples of why you can't just ignore where shit's located. You can't just ignore where anything is located. You have to really pay attention. And let's talk nitrous kits real quick. Nitrous kits, depending on where you mount the solenoids, can set the knock sensors off. Right. So just because you used to build a nitrous Fox back in the day, nitrous LS, does not mean you know what the hell you're doing with a nitrous Coyote. Well, I have my LS, I mounted it here and it was fine. Right. No knock sensors, E85, send it to the moon. Who gives a shit? All of a sudden, you put in a Coyote Mustang where the good tuners, or at least tuners that aren't fucking retarded, allow the knock sensors to pull back timing if there's resonance that isn't happy being picked up by the knock sensors, and it pulls back timing. So look at this, guys. You tell me. Let's take it a class. Right? You tell me what's wrong. I'm gonna give you guys about 10 seconds of looking this kit over, and I'm gonna ask you what is wrong with this kit. Let's go right here. It's a Microsoft Paint thing, no big deal. What's wrong with this kit? So, what's wrong with this kit? This is a Coyote Mustang direct port. Now, I'm not making fun of the guy. I'm just saying this kit's going to have issues. Now, if I would have seen this before I sent the tune, I would have gone, well, no wonder you're having knock sensor issues. He goes, well, what's the problem? I've heard you say many times that direct port is better. Yeah, I did say that. But look at where the solenoids are mounted. See the mouse? That's one solenoid. This is another solenoid. One solenoid, the other solenoid. Guess where the knock sensors are, guys? The knock sensors are here. There's one knock sensor there and one knock sensor there. So the knock sensor is here and here. And in blue, I'll show you the solenoid. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff going. I don't know what this is down here. It looks like a solenoid, but I don't know. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things here. And then there's a knock sensor here. In red is the knock sensors. Sorry. Oh, I'll get rid of this shit. Anyway, I fucked this up bad. Knock sensor, knock sensor. Okay, here we go. Knock sensor. Beautiful. Now, what I think are solenoids, are here, 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 and here. And I'm going to go, yeah, no, that's not going to work, bro. That's not going to work. And he's like, why not? I'm like, because it's going to set off your knock sensors. They're going to go to 10. And he's like, well, what are my options? Well, your options are this. We shut off the knock sensor. You run on E85 and cross your fingers that it's not actual detonation. Or you mount the solenoids somewhere else. And he's like, well, I phoned my buddy, and my buddy said, I mounted it like that before. He didn't have issues. Okay, well, you can get tuned by your buddy. You can go ahead and get tuned by your buddy. That's not a problem. I'm not opposed of you getting tuned by your buddy. Now, I did give him a suggestion. I said, you can turn off the knock sensor because in nitrous specifically, the kits just are buzzy. Where the solenoid, if you mount the solenoids on the valley, orale, on the throttle body, you're gonna have resonance created by the solenoids clicking on and off, causing issues. And the knock sensors don't know if it's detonation or not. The knock sensors go, what the fuck that? And they pull back timing. So we tell a lot of people, look, if you're gonna activate the nitrous, have it be like a slow ramp situation, and then maybe bring them in after 4,500 RPMs. So kits like this that have the solenoids literally resting on the knock sensors, sorry guys, that's a bad look. Now, here's another example of something that we were told, just tune it. Guys, we were told, can you just tune it? Can you just tune it? What? You wrapped a wire around a fuse. Well, I mean, technically, Technically, if the fuse goes, that wire's good. It's got protection. If the fuse goes, that whole line goes. And if you can get away with a higher amp fuse, you're good to go. We were literally told, can you just tune it? Can you just tune it? And I'm going to start saying, can you just fix it? Can you just fix it? Other examples of things that people have said that they basically say, do I need that? So let's say, hey man, I'm not seeing any O2 sensor activity or cam activity. Oh yeah. I don't got them hooked up. Do you need that? People have literally forgot to connect all of the cam sensors and the O2 sensors, and they go, can we finish the tuning without that? Hey Alex, I got O2 codes. Okay, did you install all of your O2s? No. Then I do a little fishing and investigating. Did you build Foxawatis back in the day? Oh yeah, all the time. Oh, okay, so you used to just rip out the O2s and not rely on them. Yep. Can you just tune around it until I get... Hey, I got a bad O2 on bank 1. Can you just tune it? Hey, I got open headers, and the O2s are literally right at the end of the collector and sampling ambient air and some exhaust. Can you just tune it till I get it to the exhaust shop? Can you just tune it for now until I yada, yada, yada? The tuner does not work magic. The tuner does not work magic, especially when it comes to nitrous. Nitrous is 100% dependent on you. If I was to rate the difficulty level or the user level, meaning hardest to dumbass, right? Any dumbass could drive a supercharged car. Like ease of use, 1, supercharger. 2nd, turbos, right? 3rd means hardest, meaning you should avoid it unless you know a lot about cars, is nitrous. The mounting, the ramping, the jetting, the bottle temperature, everything is up to you. And I now just tell people, look, dude, all I do is make sure timing is here and fueling is here. That's all I do. And if it's good, it's up to you to do the rest. And they go, really? It feels really lazy. I had a guy that never activated his nitrous the whole time we were tuning. This whole time we were tuning. He's like, wait a minute. Orale, Holmes. This truck feels like shit. It's slower than NA. And I'm like, I don't see the nitrous coming in. This is what I tell people when it comes to nitrous, because I want to see a visual representation of when nitrous is coming on and off. I say during the pull, hey man, do this. Start the pull at 3,000 RPMs. Activate the nitrous at 3,800 RPMs. Take the nitrous off or deactivate the nitrous at 7,000 RPMs and end the pull at 7,500 RPMs. That right there confuses the shit out of half of the people that I send nitrous tunes to. And I know I'm in trouble the moment they go, wait, what? I go, floor it at 3,500, nitrous on at 3,800, nitrous off at 7,000. Take your foot off the floor at 7,000. Oh, I got it. Why didn't you just say that the first time? I'm like, actually, that's exactly what I said. But that's okay. That's okay, Holmes. And this is why. On the data log, I see a momentary lean spike when the nitrous is activated. The short trim's tight. Oh, holy shit. The nitrous comes in and you see a bit of a spike. And then depending on the jetting, it starts to get richer and richer until you let off the nitrous and then the trims come back. And I go, that's where the nitrous started. That's where the nitrous ended. And depending on your fuel trims, I say jet up or jet down. Hey, the trims are rich. Put a smaller fuel jet in it. Okay, you're on the money. So this guy, I kept looking at the data logs. I'm like, I'm telling you, dude, you are not turning on the nitrous. He goes, orale, hold, I swear to God, I'm turning on the nitrous. I'm like, I'm telling you, you're not. I'm telling you, no fucking way. And he went through me, through Brandon. He went online. He went everywhere. Then we don't hear from him for months. So I'm like, man, he probably got tuned somewhere else. And he probably got bitched out over there too. Fuck, man. So, yeah, a couple months come by. He hits me up. He goes, hey, Alex, man, this thing still ain't running right. And I'm like, okay, bro. Now I have to spoon feed you. Toma, bebé, toma, bebecito, toma, toma, come. Toma, toma. Now I have to spoon feed you information. Hey, man, how are you triggering the nitrous? Now I have to start like, how are you triggering the nitrous? I'm doing this. Do me a favor, Holmes. Take the nitrous line off of the plate system, coming off the solenoid, activate the nitrous, see if nitrous comes off the bitch. He goes, no nitrous came out. I'm like, is there nitrous in the bottle? He goes, yeah. And I'm like, you're not triggering it properly. So he finally takes it somewhere. They trigger it. And he goes, órale, Holmes, this fucking bitch runs. Órale. 3 to 4 months of tuning this guy, he never used the fucking nitrous. And we were telling him, bro, you're not even turning the nitrous. Just tune it, man. I swear to God, this nitrous tune feels way worse than my... It should feel way worse than your NA tune. We take about 4 degrees off the bitch for about 100 shot, and we run it richer to account for the nitrous going in. Of course it's going to feel shittier than the NA tune. Well, is it okay to drive around in the NA tune? Is it okay to drive around in the the nitrous tune? Because just in case a fool runs up, so just tune it has become the mantra of the shitty builder. The moment I start to hear, be forewarned, everybody that's out there, be forewarned. The moment in your head, if we tell you something's wrong and you go, can you just tune around it? This is you. I am talking directly to you. When you go, can we just, I have to connect the sensors? I gotta what? I gotta actually know what the fuck I'm doing? No, that's some bullshit. Just tune it is the mantra of the shitty builder. Before you even, if you're a fabricator and you're an excellent welder, good for you. Congratulations, right? Hit up your tuner, whether it's us or someone else, and say, where do you want the O2s? Where do you want the MAF housing? How big do you want the MAF housing to be? How do you want the sensor to face? Where do you want this? Where do you want that? What size is, not because we know how to outline turbo kits, but we know what causes issues and back pressure issues. There's so many kits that cause back pressure issues. Big name kits too. Most big name kits cause back pressure issues. That we can't go out there and say, this kit sucks, that kit sucks before you buy it. But if you say, I got this kit, what do you think? Well, it might have back pressure issues. Well, it doesn't have back pressure issues with this tuner. And go to that tuner, dude. Let him shove the cam at 0 the whole time. Let him shove the exhaust cam at 0 the whole time. Let him do his... Go ahead. Don't care. Go to somewhere else if they don't have back pressure issues. When the bitch makes 590 on pump gas, you're going to be like, wow, it doesn't have back pressure issues, but it sure as hell doesn't make any power. Then you're going to know why. Then masking a shitty build or a shitty kit in the tune. Same thing with cold airs. Hey, guys, come on, get closer. I shouldn't have to do anything special to the cold air except adjust the MAF curve. I shouldn't have to do anything special to any cold air except adjust the MAF curve. If I have to do special things to keep it from stalling, if I have to do special things to make it idle higher to have a cleaner signal, if I have to do certain things to make the idle higher so it doesn't make the spark not go negative because IATs are 140 at idle, your cold air intake sucks. I don't have to do that to Ford shit. Why? Because it's designed well. But if now you say, well, I don't know how to tune that cold air intake. No. I know how to tune cold air intakes. I don't like hacking shit-ass cold air intakes to make them not stall because the guy went to Home Depot and got PVC piping and thinks himself a fucking cold air manufacturer. Sorry. Look, I'm about to do some tests on some custom. I'm going to make my own cold air intake, bitch. One will be regular, then the other guy will be race. One will be regular, and then race. Órale, race. You'll see, and you're going to go, I can't believe that has a cleaner MAF signal than this. It's going to blow your mind. You guys will love it. It's going to be entertaining. The red car has not left to Arizona yet. I'm going to go pick it up and I'm going to do some testing this weekend. I'm going to make my own fucking parts and show you that people that are not cold air manufacturers can make better cold air than cold air manufacturers by and large. So there you go. That's the opening monologue. A good 20 minutes of just tune it bullshit that we've gotten the whole last month or two. And today was the day to vent about it. All right, let me get to some questions. Good morning, everyone here. Casey526 is in the house. She's the best. She's out there telling people to hit the like button, do this whole thing. It was good shit. Man's Garage became a member. Root Beer SK Performance gave me $10. Thank you very much. My pipe is too short. Will it tune fix it? Props to Brandon for helping me tune my single turbo Coyote, says Daniel Z. FLS slow guy. 78, give me $10. Thank you, sir. Matt Twin 11 GT says using rubber washers on the solenoids completely eliminated the knock issues. There you go. Matt Twin 11 GT knows some shit. SoCal Bronco says need to consolidate and either sell my 19 or 93 Cobra. What would you do if I had the 19? Would do a second gen Coyote swap. If I sell the 19, I'd do a second gen Coyote swap. I talked to Christian at PBH today and we'll be getting a quote. I would do a Coyote swap on the 93 Cobra. It's worth more money. If you can afford to keep the 19, I'd keep the 19. It's a better car, but the intake cam issues and all that shit just piss me off. If you Coyote swap a 93 Cobra, it's going to be a nice little toy for sure. Oh, baby. Matt Gates says, what's up, buddy? Reese gave me $5, says 750 horsepower stick S550. What tires for the drag strip? ET Street SSs or Hoosier QTPs? Or ET Street Rs? And learn to slip the clutch, brother. Does using spark plug foulers for O2 sensors cause any issues with tuning? Yep. It's really stupid. I had a gentleman that had splitting trims. What does splitting trims mean, right? When you look at a data log, short-term fuel trim bank 1 and bank 2 should be close to each other, meaning that bank is fueling the same as this bank, or at least within a couple percentages, 0.96, 0.98, and just it's a little wavy. On the RPM is steady, wavy. His was going 0.6, and the other one was going 1.3, and then flipping. The other one was going 0.6, and the other one was going 1.3. So the fuel trims were like basically like this, and then they swapped, and and I'm like, dude, did you swap your O2s from bank 1 to bank 2 and bank 2 to bank 1? Like bank 1 is reading from the wrong bank. He goes, no. Finally, he goes, I was talking to my buddy, dude. I have 90-degree anti-foulers in there. I'm like, oh! Take them off. Put the O2s right into the collector. Problem solved. Andrew Palawiki says, any idea when the 2021 GT will be able to be tuned? No idea. You'll know when we know. As of now, if you want to go racing, if you want to go fast, if you want the baddest shit, do not buy any 2021 Ford. But Alex, did you see Whipple put a in the fucking 2021 F-150? Get ready for 650 horsepower, and that's it. Daniel Raymond says, my car passed visual inspection, but the monitors are not ready. I'm assuming it's drive cycle related. Just wanted to confirm. Do I need to send an email? Daniel Redmond, do you have catalytic converters in your car? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Do you have catalytic converters in your car? Matt 2011 GT says, I don't have the car yet and the cams and a tri-charger. Can you just tune it? Kevin M. Hey, Alex, not sure if you remember this, but you mentioned previously you preferred not to touch an F-150 with a blower. What's the reason behind not to tow with an F-150 with a blower? Thanks and love all the info you provide. Real simple, guys. What happens when you tow a 5,000-pound car and trailer behind you, a 3,000-pound Fox with a 2,000-pound car trailer, and your blower is producing 8 pounds of boost, 6 pounds of boost at 2,200 RPMs up a hill? Think about what's happening inside the engine with your pump gas. And I know you guys are cheap bitches. You don't put 93 with octane booster. You put 87. I'm just going to tow. Then you're in Tennessee and you're towing in Tennessee and you're going up a hill. Whoa. And that blower's like producing 6 to 7 pounds of boost going up a hill at 2,800 to 3,300 RPMs. What the fuck do you think's happening to your bottom end? What the hell do you think's happening down there? That low of an RPM, that high of a boost. That should answer your question. I think a turbo truck is better off. If you put 5-pound springs in the wastegate, if if you put 5-pound springs and the most boost that bitch will do with the boost controller off is 5 pounds, I think you're better off towing with a turbo truck than with a supercharged truck. Angel Espinal became a member. Multi level. Coño, gracias. Thank you very much, sir. Hey man, Gen 3 Coyote Swap Fox. Should I look for an N-Gauge or just go RTD? Very familiar with MPVI2. Is a full session or normal NA tune? Also, is a full session or normal NA tune? I think on fucking Coyote swaps, I think we go full boat because it's a swap. And I know I'm going to die. There's a guy right now. There's a guy right now with a Coyote swap TVS car. The engine bay looks like a rat's nest, and I love you, bro. I love you. It looks really bad. It looked your work looked really bad. I'm sorry. And he has all the codes, CAM codes, IAT codes, you name it. And I'm just like, that's why we charge more, because we now have to become remote mechanics, remote builders, remote diagnosers. I don't know what you did. I don't know how you put it together. I don't know your skill set. But now we're gonna get to know each other, and that costs more money. I would not touch an MPVI2, get an RTD. The RTD tunes the same in terms of loading. The RTD software, it leaves a lot to be desired. But guys, that's the hand we're dealt. That's the hand we're dealt. SCT decided to go bye-bye. No problem. We roll out with RTD stuff. Once the apps start coming out on the Android, which we've tested, and it's promising, we just need them to get on board. HP tuners, get on board with the way Lund Racing does shit. And now HP Tuners, I don't know if HP Tuners is open to that, but the naming structure, certain things we like because the customer likes, just when we suggest something, HP Tuners, please take it to heart. Our system has worked forever, and we have probably sold more RTDs in the last 4 HP Tuners, not directly, than they've ever sold anything ever in history. I cannot imagine, since Lund Racing said RTDs are for sale, we're doing RTDs, that their sales went straight up. No other tuner, Chevy, Ford, or anything, I can't imagine, pushed that many units in that short amount of time. I think it's impossible. So when we suggest something, take it to heart, please. We're looking out for the customer, please. we need to streamline a lot of stuff on that RTD so that the end user, you know how many calls I get on complaints on the RTD stuff? Emails, calls, friends. They're like, yo, Alex, bro, this is fucking whack. They'd almost prefer SCT over this shit. And I'm like, yo, you're yelling to the wrong dude. Why are you yelling at the mic? You're talking to the wrong guy. You got a problem with this RTD stuff? Hit up HP Tuners. It ain't us. We just tune. Just tune it. Ronnie became a member. Thank you very much, Ronnie. I just installed my 16-inch tires. My Coyote rips now. Javi Luna. Mod Motor Ray. Gonna look at Alex Gutierrez says, gonna look at a 16 auto car with minor aftermarket stuff. Has 61,000 miles and they want almost 29,000 miles. Decent deal, or should I bring them down some? If you can bring them down some, good luck. The used car market is hot as fuck right now. If you have a Dodge Ram, a Ford F-250, a Chevy 2500, Honda SUV, or a sports car, it's like buying a house now. You can ask for whatever the fuck you want, and people might buy it. Damn, Alex, I just made a cold air intake out of a 4.5-inch PVC and an old CETA housing on my S550 for my Silverado. Can't find one big one enough for my manifold and throttle body. For your Silverado? Okay, maybe the map signal is not that important on Silverados, but on Mustangs, they're super, super important. That's like the most important thing. JD Swag says, that's why semi-trucks have turbo engines. Exactly. Semi-trucks have turbos for a reason. But when you stuff a blower and you're towing 5,000 pounds in a half-ton truck going up a hill, making 10 pounds of boost at 2,900 RPMs, 3,000 RPMs, bad shit can happen. If you buy a supercharged F-150 and think you're going to tow with it, you're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. What do you mean? It's got more. Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Oh, shit. Tyler Javier asks, when you drive your Ghost Cam tune, how much do you rev at the car meets? Never. The red car chops so good at the light that I don't have to do shit. People just at a light are like, you can see when the red car pulls up because it's a nice, good looking modern car. You see it roll up at the light, people start looking around. and they can't imagine it's the red car. And they're like, holy shit, it's the red car chopping away. Then the Fairmont rolls up. The Fairmont's quiet compared to the red car. HP software is still better than Tweaker. Matthew Goodall became a member. I thought you were a member already. What happened? Did your card get declined? What's up, man? Thank you for becoming a Putty level member. Joshua Mark says, has the problem with 1114 credits for RTD has been resolved? Yes. Supposedly, what they did was there was a double licensing issue. According to them, they just reissue you back. They refund you back the extra licenses. And after the car is licensed and tuned by Lund Racing, it's just a matter of loading the tune. It should never ask you to relicense again, as far as I know. Will W156 says, what do you think about LT1s making 600 real horsepower NA? Are they competitive with your basic boosted Coyote? Look, I've seen a lot of LT motors, modern LT Camaro engines and stuff like that make really good power. I'm sorry, guys. When I see NA cars go after it, my money's on a Camaro. Why? Displacement. It's just a bigger motor. And it's pretty modern. It's the most modern pushrod engine there is. And it's what? Are they all 6.2s? I don't know. I'm really bad at this shit. Are they all 6.2s? That's a good size displacement, tons of torque making motor. There's one at the track, old gentleman. That bitch runs 11 4s, 11 3s, full weight with a tune and a cold air on pump gas. 11 4, 11 3. Cold air, tune, long tube headers with cats, pump gas. 11 4, 11 3, fully loaded. No Houston gut. If that thing gets a Houston gut, I guarantee that car's an 11-1, 11-0 car on pump gas. It's a beautiful red car with a saddle interior. And I said, damn, this thing was right next to me the whole way down the track, even though my car is kind of fully loaded, but I got a big converter. He goes, yeah, I just got pump gas, long tubes, and a cold air and a tune. Those cars get it. Those cars get it, plain and simple. I got to respect those cars. Jimmy Jam's in the house. Give me $10 now that he's got a super hot girlfriend. Good for you. Osis Coyote. Osis kills. He's not Osis Coyote anymore. He sold his 4R200 Deep Impact Blue 14 Mustang. God, what a beautiful car. All right, back to the peasant chat. Nice. Joey G says they're all 6.2, says Juan Resendez. Thank you. They're all 6.2. Them LT2s, 6.2, can't deny it. Those LTs, the 6.2 LTs, get it. I respect them. They roll out. And they got a 10R, whatever they call it. I don't think they call them 10R80. They call them 10 speeds. I don't know what the fuck they call them. But they have a 10R80. So a 10R80 with displacement and good power, it's really... I saw the Valley Racing Channel. They had an NA shootout. And Corvettes and Camaros drug everything. I was like, whoa. There was a Z06 manual Corvette. Oof. That's the car to build. That's the car to build. NA King Daddy C6Z. Woo wee. Matt, okay. Eric V says, Alex, my couch touches the wall. Can you tune around it? Let's see if Matt 2011 GT sent me a picture of his dick. No, I'm kidding. Of his supposedly his Nitrous kit. And no, it's not there. You're lying. You're a fucking liar. You're a dirty fucking liar. Fucking liar. I hate you. It's not there. This stage 2 P1X setup is probably going to lead to a declined card. Got it. I got it, Matthew Goodall. Hey, it's going to roll out, though. That car, now that it's dialed in as an 11.4, 11.3 car with a P1X, we got 9s written all over that bitch. And 9s is slow. Yes, I have confirmed that 9s is slow. The Fairmont felt slow going 9s 3 times in a row. I can't believe people actually disliked that video. That blew my mind. One of the most informative, kind of cool videos I've made. And people are like, nah, fuck it. 4 haters are like, fuck it. I'm like, damn, you can't please anybody. I mean, most people liked it. I get it. But the fact that someone went, nah, fuck this guy. I just don't like his face. Some guy goes, you're annoying, Alex. I love your channel, but you're annoying. Then fucking unsubscribe and watch Cletus smash into walls, bro. Fuck you want me to do? JD Swag says, are you talking about the yellow C6? Yup, JD Swag. The yellow C6 on the Valley Racing channel is the baddest NA stick car I've seen on that channel. Dude. Slicks, it was fucking yapping, motherfuckers. I didn't see the whole race, but yeah, it says C6Z is NA God. Dude, That thing straight gets it. Guy can drive, launch is good, got slicks, it's done well. Woo, that thing gets it, bro. Alex, I'm having a misfire issue after replacing the clutch. I've tried plenty of crank relearns, change of plugs, coils, pulse ring, crank sensor O2s, and any ideas what it might be? Did you damage the actual sensor? You said you replaced the crank sensor. Dude, I'm telling you, if you replace the clutch, is the clutch out of balance? Is it a McLeod RXT? Let me know. Alex, even though the MAF housing in the P51 ambient intake is smaller, do you think they work? Look, it is a smaller housing. If people feel they work, that's great. I have not tested something back to back. Now, people say, well, it makes more power with a P51 than a stock airbox. Well, of course, it's got an open air element intake, and you're testing it with the hood open. I get that. The fact that the housing is smaller and the filter is located where it's located, I can't tell you. Guys, just think about it. If you have an air pump, just take a step back. Take a step back and do some thinking. If you have an air pump and you have an inlet and then you replace that air pump with a smaller inlet, is it going to make more, is it going to be a more efficient air pump? That's all you got to ask yourself. Check your email. Must be blocked on Insta. I probably did block you because I'm sick and tired of getting messages from people. I'm just sick and tired of getting messages from people like in the middle of the fucking night. I'm like, we're not going to chit chat, bro. I love you. I love you to support channel, but we're not going to chit chat. Instagram is for bitches to get up on this bicho. And if you got, dude, Instagram is all dudes hitting me up. It's all dudes. What's up, bro? I got a question. I love your channel. I got a question. I got a question at 3 a.m. If I install the P1X, block, see ya, you're gone. If you send me tech shit and I haven't gotten paid on Insta, you gone, you blocked. It is to get pussy. Not to give you tech tips, bro. And I have an email for that. And I also have a PayPal and the fucking Cash App for that. If you wanna get answers, I don't see any payment. I don't take you serious. Matt 2011 GT, I have to see. Look. I don't know what email you're sending it to because I don't have any email notifications on my shit. I had the issue with the McLeod RST swapped to an LPX now. Same issue. I don't know what to tell you. Do you have a PO315 or you're getting misfires? Do you have a watt box, TJ Barons? What are your thoughts on the P51 intake? Jesus Christ, Raul Lopez. Pay attention. Pay attention. Jesus Christ. I hit my knock sensors with a hammer so they don't work. I've given up on searching for a 2015 to 20 Mamalona and deciding on getting a 15 to 17 S550 6R80. Smart choice, Juan Resendez. It's really hard to find a Mamalona. I think I found the last one that wasn't it's a work truck. It's a work truck. I wouldn't buy anything used right now. Bad way to immediately have negative equity. Best to buy new or not at all right now. Wait it out. Exactly. Same thing with houses. I am not going to pay a guy $500,000 because he thinks his house is worth $500,000 just so I can get into a house. So that in 3 years after the economy fucking crashes because all the government money runs out, that house is now worth $200,000 and you still have a $490,000 mortgage. No, thank you. Takeover MD says, do you like P51 over other intakes? I like stock intakes. Are fucking badass. Look, the thing is this. If I say anything negative about P51, you guys are going to go, but it gaps my buddy's car. If I say things positive about the P51 and you guys buy it, go to the dyno and only make 3 more horse, now I'm an asshole. I have always told you, and I'm going to be consistent. If your car's not that modded, stock cold air intake's the way to go. With a free-flowing filter or no filter at all. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk positively or negatively about any fucking cold air intake. Because all it does is get me into bullshit with cold air manufacturers. Went through it with JLT, went through it with PMAS, went through it with every motherfucker. PMAS, luckily, they didn't give me any static. But JLT, cuck-ass motherfucker, that guy's a complete piece of shit. Yeah, I said it. Mike Henkelman gave me $20. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. You have to lead with a girl's booty pics if you want Alex's attention. Exactly. You really think I'm going to sit there and like have a tech talk conversation with a complete fucking stranger? Are you insane? Who the fuck do you think you are? Well, I'm going to hit up Alex direct and have a tech conversation. What an asshole. He didn't answer my questions. He didn't answer a complete stranger's questions. What a dickhead. Fuck that guy. Okay, fuck you, buddy. I wouldn't, got that. It can be pushed more volume through a small diameter. No, it can't, Batchy. No, it can't. If the smaller diameter, listen to what the fuck you just said. It can be pushed more volume through a small diameter. What did you change on the air pump to make it pull more volume through a small diameter? Tell me what you changed on the air pump to make it pull more air through a smaller diameter. When you are sucking on a milkshake, Batshee, when you're sucking on a milkshake with a thin straw, do you have to put more effort or less effort than if it was a bigger straw? One more time. When you're sucking on a milkshake and you got a big straw, is it easier to get the milkshake down your throat than with a small straw? Fuck God. You can put your same volume to it. Shut up, man. Jesus. Johnny Perez says, appreciate your help on getting the car dialed in. Can't wait to get this couch off the wall. Gen 2, 900 horsepower, YSI Vortex GT head unit used to be Beefcake's personal S197. Yet, my couch touches the wall. Is this a tune issue? Thanks for the advice. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if that's a question, Justin Basin. Gen 2 Vortex GT head unit. So, yet my couch touches the wall. Oh, okay, meaning he's poor. Edwin Delgado says, hey, buddy, the other day at the track, I got a P0010 code, cam position actuator after a launch. Just curious if y'all run into often on Gen 1. Nope. That's the first time I've heard of a actuator code, but it is a Gen 1, which is essentially a Fox body right now. Guys, I love you. If you got an S197, go look in your garage. You got a Fox body. That bitch smells a certain way. It has its own characteristics, and it's now starting to show its age. You can't come up to me and go, Alex, I got a 2011 boosted with a boosted pump. Oh, hey, and I'm having issues of it running out of fuel at wide open throttle. Yeah, you got a fucking 10-year-old pump in the bitch. But Alex, it has only 10,000 miles. I don't give a fuck about mileage. Bitch is 10 years old. The pump is 10 years old. It's only got 20,000 miles. It can be pushed more volume through a smile. Boy, some of the comments here are gold. Casey, copy that one about smaller diameter. I might make that the comment of the week. That was pretty good. Bro, it won't pull more volume in a small diameter. Velocity increases, but volume doesn't. Some of y'all need to go back to school. Jimmy Jams, no. It pushes more volume through a smaller diameter. And then guys that look at the data log, amateur data loggers, they go, oh, shit. Math pounds a minute is way up. And so is air load. Right. Because now the velocity is higher through the mass airflow sensor. But the amount of air getting through there isn't any more than a PMAS 120. Do you know what I am saying? Alex, emailed links for your new merch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you guys, I think you're going to be in for a treat. I'm going to eventually get rid of the Teespring site so I can funnel everything through the Vinyl Freaks and Company collection. So he suggested 3 new shirt ideas, Vinyl Freaks and Company. Oh, and it's loading the email. Oh, there's shirt ideas. Here we go. I got Matt 2011 GT's email, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Vinyl Freaks and Company talking shit. Okay, so if you go to the Vinyl Freaks and Company, oh, he does have it. Look at that. Let's look at it. So if you go to the Vinyl Freaks and Company link, right, you basically go to the vinylfreaksandcompany.com, go to the collections page, right? You go, they say this is the vinylfreaksandcompany.com. Go to the collections page. You go to the talking shit under YDBT, and right here, he has 3 new shirt ideas. Obviously, we got, what do you got here? The head the fuck up. He's got head the fuck up. See? He's got head the fuck up. Oh, that's great. He's also got stickers, right? These are stickers. Yep. Then he's got the YDBT shirt, which I was wearing earlier. But he's also got, I love it. I love it. He's got, he's got La Mamalona, the champ stamp. He's got the champ stamp with the pinstripes. Look it closely. The truck has pinstripes on the bitch, bro. La Mamalona with the 4x4 fucking stands. Champ stamp. And he's got the little YDBT logo on the back of the bed. Thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate that. So he's got champ stamp up there. And he's also got the FBO full bolt on. He also has some like muffler stuff. He goes, Dem, is that car catless? And REP or RED says that car identifies as catted. So, you know, he just wanted to throw some stuff out there. I gave him the blessing. I said, give him the okay. And I think this is a pretty cool shirt here. It's got the, you guys love America. You guys all love all that America shit. So it's got the YDBT logo in, you know, the American flag. You know, I think it's going to be a limited run for that stuff. So go to Vinyl Freaks and Company, limited edition American flag. That one is the limited edition flag. And then you go to the collections tab, go to the YDBT talking shit, and you'll have 4 new shirts, I think. I think 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Mamalona, the muffler, the catted one, the USA YDBT font, and the Mamalona shirt with the pinstripe. So yeah, go there, check it out. I'm going to eventually get rid of the Teespring stuff because I'm not really thrilled with the quality of the stuff, of the Teespring stuff, but there's certain things they provide that Vinyl Freaks and Company doesn't. But yeah, go there, get some shit if you want, order it, have fun. But thank you, Vinyl Freaks and Company, for doing that for a brother. And let me see Matt Twin 11 GT's picture, because he's going to be like, oh, I'm a channel supporter, Alex. I can't believe you're not putting shit. Okay, so look at how Matt 2011 GT mounted his solenoids on his Edelbrock supercharger, right here. So they're on the manifold. Actually, it's like direct port into each little thing here. And he does not have, you know what? This, I don't think will cause any resonance, because the solenoids are very far away from the valley and they're not by the throttle body. So I think this will do really well, Matt 2011 GT. Yeah, that's a nice way of remote mounting the solenoids. Make sure that they don't cause any resonance issues and everything like that. That's a good idea, in my opinion. Very good. Good job. Good job. See, he's learning. He gets it. He gets it. Have you ever seen the movie There Will Be Blood? Milkshake reference is golden. Exactly. And yes, I've seen that movie. Will Firth gave me $10. Thank you, sir. 50 Primo. Hey, Alex, I got some boosting arriving today in the dyno pool showing actual horsepower increase just dumping into tank, no tune adjustment. Thoughts means that the knock sensors are working. If the knock sensors and the O2 sensors sense more octane is available, they add more timing. It's part of the adaptive octane logic. Bro, a black YDB t-shirt with the Mexican flag and Puerto Rican flag. Nah, I mean, whatever he wants to do. If he wants to put Puerto Rican flags all over the shit, Vinyl Freaks and Company has free range of whatever he wants to put up on his site. People don't understand the time and mileage when it comes to parts on cars. No, it's got 10,000 miles only. Like my 2008 Mustang GT500 only has 2,000 miles. Nothing can be wrong with it. No. The time that it was outside and a rat was living in the fucking glove box, yeah, that's fine. Please do a shirt that says full bolt on or free flow exhaust in Spanish, please. No, it doesn't translate. For it done shirt. FR for a it done shirt. The whole comment. Do you yep. Do you want to see your tomorrow morning, baby girls? Wow, okay. Nifty 54 says, hey, that was me on 818, that yellow manual vet. Shout out to you. That is a bad bitch. If you go to the Valley Racing channel and you go to the NA shootout, it was well done. It was fair. People seemed to be legit. No bullshit. It was nice. The Mustangs didn't have a shot, I don't think. I didn't see the whole thing. I'm sorry. I was just kind of busy, but I did see the Corvette get down. I'm like, Jesus. It launched good and he's slamming gears. It's got slicks on the bitch. I'm like, that's a nice NA car. That's a real nice NA car. Does more velocity cool the air more? No. Think about it. A Pro Charger or any supercharger, when you increase the velocity, essentially you excite the air molecules more, and it does the opposite. It creates more heat. Boosted. NA, I can't imagine making the diameter smaller helps in any way. One guy says full bolt on it, done. Can't wait for more Mamalona content. Gonna be watching the video. Midnight post just on YouTube after the live. F-150 10RID plus boost. Midnight plus Lund equals records. Yes, Midnight Performance is pumping out phenomenal content. Brandon Vargas, shout out to everyone, all the team, the editing, the music selection. I don't know if they're doing the copyright stuff yet, but they got to get to about 1,000 or so subscribers or more to be able to become channel members, and then they can monetize their shit. So let's get Midnight's channels up. I want YouTube to start paying for their engine builds. If anyone deserves YouTube clout based on the kind of work that they've put in, it's them. Mexico Racing League's also doing it. Brian Luna is also doing it. I would love all those Houston boys to just explode with YouTube stuff. They got to just keep pumping the content out, though. Just keep pumping it out. Even if you think it's shit, just put it out there. Do you know what my top 2 watched videos are ever? Was the GT500, me just kind of like going around and seeing how Donnie was building it. Then I did a dyno pull. And then me saying, why do Mustang owners crash their cars? I mean, 2 videos I would have never thought would have been the most popular. They're the most popular on the channel. So just put shit out there. Mr. Eastwood said, love the show. You're funny as hell. Can you do more clip clop of the horse? You just kill me. Clip clop over the horse. Yeah. Kenny G, it done, coming soon. Are you, Alex, do you ever feel like Jamie Escalante and Stand and Deliver on here? You're like a blind man in the dark room looking for a black car that ain't there. That's a reference I'm not really familiar with. I'm sorry, Jimmy Jams. I'm not really familiar with that reference. Do you know what I'm saying? Ernesto Silverio, I've answered this question probably 78 times. T56 or Stage 3 bent caliber MTD2. Car makes around 650 wheel on an RST clutch. Fourth gear just went on my stock trans car. Couch touches the wall. So, if you buy a T56, you got to buy the T56. You got to buy the bell housing. You got to buy the clutch. You got to buy the shifter. You got to buy the cross member. You got to buy the drive shaft. With an MTD2, you got to buy the trans and the clutch. That should answer your question. Hey, Alex, and then you got to calibrate the speedo for the T56. Woof. Jesus Marquez, or Jesus. Hey, Alex, I have a 14 6-star 80 car, and I recently got a tune for an 18 Manny and the 85R. Is it normal to shift the 6900 at WAD? Thanks, love the channel. No, that means a couple of things happen. Jesus, you probably told us the wrong gear ratio, or you told us the right gear ratio, right tire size, then you went to the track and switched tire sizes. A lot of people don't understand that when on a Gen 1 Mustang, I don't want to tune in 5 fucking different tires. Make up your mind right now what fucking tire you're going to run. I'm not tuning in a 20 and a 15. I'm tuning in the one you're racing on. Oh, but Alex, I do a lot of racing on 20s Rover. Shut the fuck up. I say this on the tuning system. Which tire are you going to race with the most? The 275 60-15. Here you go. So understand that when you put a 20-inch wheel on there that's completely different diameter than the 275 60-15, the shifting might be off. So hit us back with an email. Say, Alex told me to email. This is my gear ratio, and this is the tire size I want my shifts dialed in on. That's what you need to do. Sir, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, what happened here? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay. Alex, do you ever feel? Oh, got that velocity. Velocity cools air. Not necessarily, GT Garage. If you bring, what happens to boost, right? When you raise boost, what does that do? The problem is you're compressing the air. So that technically is more velocity. If you are compressing the air and more boost down the car's throat, does IAT go up or down? Does IAT go up or down when you raise boost? Come on, guys. You know the answer. Is Yup Yup a porn bot? Yup Yup, absolutely. Maybe he switched to 16-inch wide. Remember? Oh my God. If you guys were not here on the peasant chat, there was a guy telling us that if you know what the hell you're doing with suspension, you don't need any of these products to help you hook on the street. And then I said, well, unless you have a car, sir, that gets it on the street, you can't talk. He goes, well, my car goes 570s in the 8th. But it does have 16-inch wide tires. He was bragging about how good he was at suspension shit, and the motherfucker has steamroller tires under it. That's why you got to call out people on their bullshit. You got to call out people on their bullshit. Yup Yup is gone. Thank you, Casey526. Do you think it's worth porting my Gen 3 manifold for the P1X setup? Nope. Fuck no. Just more boost. Nope. Not worth it. Friction. Velocity equals it done. Thanks for the support. Will do, sir. Yes, sir. Jesus. Compressing anything creates heat. To clarify, velocity cools air. NA setup is sticking your hand out the window on a hot day. The air is cooler when you're making it move faster. So what happens when you... The thing is, you're pushing yourself through it. You're not sucking. You're not creating a vacuum. In an NA application, you are trying to get as much air into the engine as possible. And if you limit the inlet size, is the pump going to be more efficient or less efficient? It's not that hard to figure out, guys. Think about it. By that definition, you should not be porting manifolds. You should be making the manifold ports smaller to increase velocity. Listen to what you're saying. You're saying, well, it creates cool heat. It creates cool. It's cooler. It's cooler if you speed up the velocity. Let's speed up the velocity then. Take your 18 intake manifold and put putty all over it to make the ports half their size. Creates velocity, doesn't it? See how fucking stupid you sound right now? Support Alex FYI installed 1-inch exhaust to increase flow. Exactly. Let's make quarter-inch intakes, make all the ports on the manifold smaller, and make your header size 1-inch primary so that you make 600 foot-pounds of torque, or pound-feet of torque, and 200 horsepower on a Coyote. Guys, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. NA guys, you're annoying as shit. You know that? NA guys with your stupid fucking theories, your dumbass fucking theories. Meanwhile, your car's not going any faster. Lund Racing went 1090 in 2017. That's right. Late 2017, the 18 Mustangs started coming out. They went 1090 with stock cold air. Please shut the fuck up. Have you seen the Velocitec big mouth flow ducts for the Mustang Camaros? They claim to lower AITs. What are AITs? Ambient air temps? What are AITs, guys? Ambient intake temperature? Guys, what are AITs? Ambient intake temperature sensor. You mean inlet air temps? IAT? They claim to lower AITSs and Rams air. Does this work? Peasant shit. Alex, a P308, P316 coach from last week turned out to be a broken IMRC. There you go. If you guys get some misfire codes and you can't clear them, check out your IMRCs. Nice. Good find, Quentin Bailey. Colton Streck says, my wife's boyfriend wanted to channel support. Damn, cuck asshole. Anytime you compress air, you create more heat, period. No. When you stick your hand out the window, look, man, you gotta, coño, cabrón, mira. Yo voy a hacer un intaker, and the intake is a hand sticking out of the fender, and that's gonna serve as like the shovel to put air in, because when you stick your hand out the window, you feel that cold air. So I'm gonna make an inlet that looks like a hand, you know, like those things at baseball games and football games, like that, like foam, and it's gonna funnel air into a 1/4 inch inlet, so it's cold air. Compress it. Boost, papi. Look. My ex-girlfriend, Kathy, Puerto Rican, had a Puerto Rican brother that he said the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. He goes, he was legit, it was a truck driver, right? So he thought he found the solution to the world energy crisis. I did everything possible not to spit my coffee in his face when he said the following thing. Hey, Alex, I think I'm onto something that nobody else is in on. I got a 12-volt battery powering. What the fuck did he say was it powering? An inverter. I got a 12-volt battery to an inverter to a refrigerator to a car charger, and it does it all, and it just keeps charging. It's like it's like free energy. The battery, inverter to fridge to a charger to the battery to the inverter to the fridge to the That's NA guys right now. NA guys are putting bell mouths at the end of cars and putting a mass airflow sensor on it. Oh, but it works. Yeah, when you take the hood off. Look, if you start removing body panels, I understand making a body panel lighter. If you start removing the body panels from a car, your card has to be pulled. Like, you can't fuck with cars anymore. If you start removing trunk lids and taping blue tape on the back to make it flat, to say your car went 10s NA, you got to go to the garage, find the Drano, and drink that shit. I can't have you I can't have you breathing my air. You're taking up my air. My valuable air is being wasted on your mouth breathing ass when you start removing panels to go down the track. Remove the doors. Guys, remove the doors. Don't stop at the hood. Don't stop at the hood or the trunk lid. Get the doors out them bitch. Get the fenders out them bitch. Get a hole saw. Start poking holes on the side of that bitch. On the floor, the frame. NA Poppy. The fuck out of here, bro. Jose Silva says, at Rob13 and El Kukui 214, about to get gapped in this fully bolted Gen 3. Channel support, brother. Thanks for putting up with my bullshit. Jose Silva talking all that shit. Oh, El Kukui. Hood delete and beadlocks. Exactly. Oh my God. I can't believe the beadlock comment became like a viral video because of the butt hurt. And yeah, guys, if you have beadlocks on your NA car, you're a fucking loser. Because you're just posing at that moment, right? The car isn't spinning the fucking wheel inside of the tire. When half the time you don't even need to burn on the fucking cars. And to put a beadlock, you're just stunting. So just at least admit that you're stunting. You're not actually making that kind of power. Unreal. Working on my 85 tune in Lund. Currently super excited. Austin Bryan, thank you. Squatted trucks towing tin can Mustangs. Oh, did you see Whistling Diesel bought that insanely squatted Fit Chevy from the Carolinas? Squatted hunk of shit. What a piece of shit that is. I actually watched that video beginning to end. Normally I don't like his videos. That one was great. He did a great job. He pisses off so many people. I love it. His idea was using a 6-volt motor running off a car battery into an alternator. The logic was baffling. He was literally saying, I found the problem I got a solution to the world problems. You take a battery, hook it up to a charger that has a 110 on it, and it's just never ending power. You got power forever. I looked at him and I'm like, oh yeah? He goes, yeah. I got power forever. I don't need to do nothing. It's just, it constantly charges. I don't got to do nothing. I can't believe I didn't think about this before. I got beadlocks just because they look nice. That's okay. That's okay. It's still fucking weird. How's the Mamalona? It's hot as fuck right now, so the Mamalona is not making any passes. It's hot as fuck. So I'm gonna just run it hot, see what the best I can do hot. I'm gonna put a tune in it. It's running on E85 now, but I don't think it's gonna get much. I don't think it's gonna get much quicker than 13.5 because it's no cooler than 80 degrees at night here now. So it's difficult to actually get impressive times on the stock tune. So it's time to tune it. Can you tune my car with a velocity stack shoved over the exhaust? I like free boost. Parker, 89173, channel support. Thank you very much, Parker Go Lightly. Thank you very much. Appreciate you very much. Another guy that's got a good looking girlfriend. These guys are getting all shacked up, and I'm still here fucking with cars. Never ending way, never ending. The power forever. I got power forever. Someone hit me up. It was a girl's name, so that's why I looked. I do beadlocks for the looks and stance. Wow, that's gay. Get the fork. Get the fork. Oh, Rich 50. Thank you so much for the freaking reference. I'm gonna plug one of those nostril for more velocity so I can breathe more better. It done. S550 guys are Honda guys. Guys, I'm sorry. S5 NA S550 guys are Honda guys. Sorry. You're out there putting that stupid trumpet looking thing on the car to get more rear mirror effect, you dumb motherfucker. You know what that does? That wigs the MAF signal out. It pisses the car off. It hates it. No, I used to do it on my EG Elemental PK178. Fuck off, bro. TJ Barron's PO300. Guys, anytime a PO300 happens, do a fucking crank relearn. Do a fucking crank relearn. Do a fucking crank relearn. PO300, crank relearn. I already did a crank relearn. Shit out of luck, bro. Don't know what to tell you. Beadlocks on a Prius. Thoughts on porting my 18 manual on stock cams, first gen manual 373 Coyote. That's fine. You get a whole 8 horsepower. You're going to get a whole 6 to 8 horsepower. Congratulations. I had a guy today. CJ guy. Got a CJ setup used. Ported twin jet 69 throttle body. Gets a P2119 code. He goes, what is this? I go, some dickhead ported the throttle body. And it ruined it. He goes, no, I swear to God. I go, did it run on his car? He goes, I don't know. I go, he sold it for a reason. So guys out there porting throttle bodies that are already twin 69 millimeter, what do you think you're going to get out of that, motherfucker? So I love my favorite combination. My favorite combination is when people go stock converter, long tubes, and they go from an 18 manifold to a Cobra Jet and not touch the converter, not touch the gear ratio, not touch the cams. And I'm like, okay, you're going to go slower. No, Holmes, I roll race. Then you better start the roll at 6,200 RPMs. I have an F-150 in the shop, and I'm going to pull a stock intake and then put a dog cone in the intake max velocity and see the difference in power. Can you that might make power just to get rid of the airbox. Actually, it's speed density. Just pull everything off. Honestly, that'll be a better look because it's speed density. Honestly, I'm not kidding. You could just pull everything off. I got beadlocks on my mower. Can you give me this Predator GT500 Ghost Cam tune so my Gen 3 will chop harder? Nope. My buddy's GT500 chops harder than my 2020 A10 car. Mark Twain, why would your Gen 3 Mustang with a 5-liter and a certain cam chop the same as a 2020 GT500 with a completely different engine, a blower, completely different cams, completely different heads? Why do you think one chops harder than the other? Do you think it's the tune? You really think it's the tune that's making it chop harder? Got the hot chick only because my pile is rotting in the garage. Yeah. Eventually, once that pile starts making its way, why is it rotting? I don't understand why it's rotting. Why are you not motivated to get that car running? I don't get that. Well, how dare you, Alex? There's a Polish guy on my block that wants to run 11's NA in his bagged fender flare 2019 S550. Honda guys. I'm telling you, dude, S550 guys are Honda guys. I mean, it blows my mind. Let me see. I think I saw a picture on Facebook that just made me puke. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. It was that little fart thing, that little, I don't even know what you call it. What would you call that? The Ram Air? Let's see, Honda Ram Air. And I'm sure, yeah, this stupid thing, the aluminum. And I think this was meant for turbo stuff back in the day, but now it's become an NA thing, or is it just an NA thing? Yeah, this thing. I've started seeing this thing pop up on Mustangs, and nothing pisses off the mass airflow sensor more than something like that. Absolutely nothing pisses off the mass airflow sensor more than something like that. Oh, it's not running any better. Yeah, no shit, asshole. Well, I used to do it on my EGQ aluminum PH. Shut up. What's up, Alex? Not sure how late I am, but checking in now. Beadlocks on beadlocks on beadlocks. The new JLT20, the new JT25 cold air intake called the Velocimaster. Beadlocks on the pulley. Allergies. Just wondering for when I get boost. Rich 50. I don't know what your previous question was. This thing moves really, really fast. You're talking about a Danny built car. I hope not. I hope Danny Jimenez doesn't have that shit on his car. Danny, if you got that shit on your car, we're gonna have fucking problems, Danny Jimenez. Looking like a fucking ricer. Let me look you up, Danny Jimenez. Fuck, I'm looking him up right now. I'm gonna blow up his spot. Fuck are you doing with that shit? And don't tell me it works. Stop it. Don't tell me it fucking works. Danny Jimenez. Let me see if Danny Jimenez has a picture of his car. Yeah, there he is. Let's see. Let's see, motherfucker, if you have the fucking velocity stacky shitty, whatever the hell it's called. Let me see. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Oh, she goes 9s in his Nitrous car. Congratulations. Thank the Nitrous. I don't see it. No, he's good here. He's got a poverty star, so he's rocking. I don't see it. No. Luckily, he doesn't have pictures of it, because if he had pictures of it, I was going to blow up his spot hardcore. Matt 12T says, the reason your hand feels cooler is because the air around your hand is constantly flowing past your skin, not allowing the air to be heated by your body temperature, causing the cooling effect. No, you're wrong. When you stick your hand out of the window, you're literally grabbing cool air. So the next cold air intake is going to be shaped like a hand, cupped, so that it sucks air into your intake. Great Troholio says those velocity stacks add about 2 horsepower. Not in Mustangs. It pisses off the mass airflow sensor. What up, Alex? I'm doing a Gen 3 swap on my Fox, and I seen you talking about the cam face sensor issue. What can I do to fix it so it's not a big issue? Ghost follower here. Love the content. Armando Especueta. Diablo, que nombre. It's not a fixable issue. Some cars have it, some don't. Not all cars have it. I've had many customers that have never even heard about the issue, but the cars that do have it experience like a decel, like when the throttle is just at that perfect spot of being between decel and acceleration, or just steady state, you feel the car go like lunge a little bit. That's because the intake cams are just falling out of phasing, and at idle, it just drops out of phasing. Got pretty much everything to get it running, just haven't found the drive to get out and turn the wrenches, and now the tuning shit has me pissed. Parker's 89. Get with it, bro. Sorry. Evolve. Pivot. Just wait until you can't fucking buy E85. Guys, E85 in my area is starting to become scarce. It's weird. Just got off work. What's up, everyone? Jeremiah Camp. Tomorrow, I'm planning to go there. Where you work. Wednesdays, are they busy? Are they busy Wednesday? I'm about to bring a cum rag over there, see if we can get it done. You know what I'm saying? Trying to close the deal. Got my 2020 12 GT500 cool guy here. Doing ARH exhaust. First mod. What do I need to do to order a Lund tune? Just order an RTD on the website. Does that include revisions in the future? Yes, it does. Just order the RTD. You're gonna have to license the vehicle. You're gonna have to follow the directions and do a lot of reading. Do a lot of reading. If you don't know how to read, don't buy an RTD. Again, if you don't know how to read, don't buy an RTD. Don't buy a remote tune if you don't know how to read. Budshot 50. Hey, Alex, I took my hood off and replaced my cold air with a custom trumpet ram air, and I keep stalling. Can you tune it to dial it in right? That's what we're going to start hearing. That's what we're going to start hearing, guys. Hey, guys, I took off my hood, and I put in a custom ram air cold air. And you know, this crazy thing happens when I'm at the light and a brisk wind comes through, my car stalls. Do you know why? Remember the PMAS race filter? Remember the PMAS race filter? What happens when you put that race filter on? Car idles and runs like absolute assholes. Only when you actually start to accelerate or give the engine some RPM does it clean up. Why is that? Why is that? Decane says, any progress on the Gen 3 Roush supercharger? We'll probably never support that supercharger, Decane. I love you. We'll probably never support that supercharger on that vehicle. We're okay other tuners tuning it. We don't care. They can have it. It is a fucking dud. The Gen 3 Roush supercharger is a dud. Do not buy any vehicle with a Roush. But the warranty! I want a warranty. If anything happens, I got a supercharged car with a warranty. Shut up, bro. Damn. Love you, Decanes. Thanks for the money. Antonio Perez, give me $1. Thank you very much. Alfredo Diaz, E85 in SoCal is now $309. It's $289 here. It's $289 here. It's getting up there. It's getting up there. But yeah, don't buy a Roush Stage 2 supercharger, guys. Love you. Don't buy one on a truck or a car. Period. And when Roush is like, why are you saying that? Because it sucks. I'm trying to look out for you guys. A lot of people think that we're lazy and we don't want to make it work. No, I'm trying to look out for you motherfuckers. Damn. I put a demon on my hood. Do I need a revision? E85 is like 270 where I'm at. Oh, Jeremiah Camp shouldn't be too busy. Most people will be at Mexican restaurants. Oh, thank you very much. Mexican restaurants tomorrow. Thank you, Jeremiah Camp. Are you working tomorrow, Jeremiah Camp? You might get to see the fakest ass I've ever seen, but I'm going to try it out. But yeah, so thank you for letting me know it's not going to be too busy tomorrow. I'm going to hit that place up. I'll probably go there around, I don't know, 6:30, 7, around there. Johnny Boy, as long as he uses the Gen 1 gaskets, he can use the Gen 1 heads. Okay. You're answering your questions. I love it. I'm going to go start making money on my own 85 in my basement. Call me El Elotero. Elote. Elotes are the most disgusting food on the planet. Mexicans, I don't know what your deal is elote. Elote is like a corn on the cob with butter and like paprika. It's it's like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And Mexicans swear by this most disgusting, shitty, look at this hunk of garbage. And I'm sure Mexicans right now going, damn, I want some elote right now. It's like butter, paprika, cheese, lime. It's direct injection for your cavities. It's just disgusting. Look at this. Oh, I can't wait to eat this hunk of garbage. Orale, street corn. It looks like someone drug it on the street. Look at this. Oh my God, you Mexicans got me fucked up with elotes. They're disgusting. How dare you? I'm off tomorrow. Okay, Jeremiah Camp, no problem. I'll take a picture of her ass and send it to you. It is impressively fake. I'm going to see what the deal is. Shadow support says Casey Godzilla. Got the tallest girlfriend I've ever seen. What's up, Alex? Thanks to SK Performance. I'm skipping this NA bullshit, going straight to Long Beach, yo. Crocs with socks. His girlfriend had Crocs with socks. Yeah, fuck this NA game. When you start reinventing the wheel with cold airs and lightweight and all this bullshit, and then a Vortec on pump gas donkey gaps your life. And he's got a sound system. He's got 20-inch wheels on the shit. He's on pump gas. He can drive from here to Alaska on pump gas on his boosted Mustang. He donkey gaps your shit. You're going to rethink this whole NA bullshit. And Tony Perez says, Aleph man for the win. Oh, shit. You haven't had a real elote then. They're all shit. F-150, S-550. They're all shit. Elotes, in theory, are garbage. Ew, heart attack waiting to happen. Disgusting. I've had that shit in a cup off the street. I couldn't get with it. It's disgusting. It's gross. Respect the elote. Elotes are disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. You guys have terrible diets. I don't know how. You know why you guys look okay? Because all you do is work. You're on the roof all the time. You're landscaping all the time. You're digging ditches all the fucking time. So you can eat an elote and drink beer and not look bad. But if you had like desk jobs, that elote would kill you. Quicote. You die. One mean 50 says, Puñeta, probably your grandpa's Mexican. No, he's not. If anything, my grandpa's from Spain. Actually, my grandpa is literally from Spain. I like my elote. Edwin Martinez, elotes are fucking gross, bro. You're lucky. You're in shape. But that elote is this. Tell me what's in an elote. Look, I'm gonna look at elotes are what? Okay, how to make an elote. What are the elotes made of? Elotes made with corn on the cob. Oh my god! Listen to this fucking shit, guys. This is what an elote is made of. Okay, I'm not Mexican anymore. Elote is made with corn on the cob, slathered with mayonnaise, seasoned with chili powder and fresh lime juice, sprinkled all over with salty cotija cheese and cilantro. It's messy to eat, but worth every bite. Elote is a perfect summertime dish. Mexicans like mayonnaise on corn. Bro. What the fuck? Is South American E85 better? Sugarcane, I think. No, it's stickier than a Damzik, and it tends to glob up the fuel system quicker if you let it sit. VMP Odin or Whipple for an 18DT, I would do Whipple 18. They're just better, honestly. Copy paste number 3, waiting to get roasted. Where's copy paste number 3? Let's see. Talking all this shit. Where's he at? Oh, I thought the guys would go in on some motherfuckers right now. I don't mind. Hey, elotes are like E85, bitch. It fuels us. Ew, that's disgusting. What do you think Mexican chicks are gorda all the time? They got the same diet but aren't working all day. Just saying. Jimmy Jams is right. There's a lot of fupas out there on the Mexica toxicas, and they saw that elote life. I'm eating a vampire right now. I don't know what that means. Is a corn. Rip as fuck. That's dog shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Exactly. Man, about a comment in a week. Okay. Don't like the cob? Cómetelo en vaso. Oh, that's even worse. In a cup? A cup of mayonnaise and corn? Hey, I got this. It's really hot outside, and I had this great Mexican dish that's really gonna cool you off. Oh, really? What is it? Corn in a cup with mayonnaise and paprika. What? Yeah, it's refreshing as shit. What? Just give me a fucking water. A lot of people don't know it's mayo. It's gross. Mayonnaise. I thought mayonnaise was white people thing. It's not just Mexicans, Alex. I'm an Arab and I love mayonnaise on corn. Ale ahosane. Hello, Alex. I love mayonnaise on corn. I love women driving. Women should not drive. I think woman behind man 10 feet. I like drifting left to right and friend falls off car and hand comes off. Voila, voila, la. Come on, stop it. You like, it may. He said he likes mayonnaise on corn. Dude. That shit's fire, bro. Sepa la madre lo que haces comido tú. Yo como culo, so I can't talk shit. Yo como culo, está bien. Alex, in your experience, how much dyno numbers, tune numbers wise, have you seen with a street tire versus a slick on drag radius? Okay, the horsepower range, I've seen up to 20 on high horsepower cars. The Fairmont went from like 880 with 15 PSI to like 9 910 or 905 with 35 psi on the tires. It just showed more power because it transferred it better. Porte elote, it done. Anyone ever see a cylinder head read low compression? A built car runs fine. Yeah, a cylinder read low compression, but the car runs fine. You probably got a busted ringland for sure. I've seen that many times. Jose Silva, this Gen 1's going to drag that Gen 3. Yeah, Rob is slow, though. Okay, gotcha. Pussy Pounder, what's the next for Champ Stamp? Champ Stamp's going to get a cold air intake, free flowing exhaust. Well, it's already got exhaust, so that thing's going to be turbo eventually. So I don't know. I think I'm going to do an intake and exhaust stuff and tune it and see if I can get it into the 12s on the 85, which I'm sure I can, and a smaller tire diameter. And I already got a lowering kit for it. I just can't find anyone for the life of me worth anything to put it on. So I'm going to have to fucking do it over the course of 3 days outside like a dickhead in 90-degree weather, bro. It sucks. But for real, women should take it easy on the driving. Oh, shit. Elotes are made from diabetes. Number 6 now, Jesus. Can you set up a race with Midnight Performance versus LPF Built everyone in Houston wants to see? I don't care. Wait a minute. I think Manuel is like constantly egging them on. Manuel's got that covered. He don't need me to set anything up. CJ, the cam solenoid up and cam issues. Lun me la pela. Someone's all mad in here. Someone's all mad. We got haters, but hey, they're watching. They're watching. They're paying the channel. I seen an FBO Bama Gappa Lund car. Yeah. Because you probably were driving it. Antonio Perez, you non-driving bitch ass hoe. You're probably the one driving the Lund car, bitch ass hoe. Of course a Bama Tuno or Gappa Lund car. When your fat elote having ass, mayonnaise coming out of your pores having ass is driving that thing. Imagine spending all that motor to run 10s and 8, then a Whipple truck pushes your shit in. Exactly. Boosts his life. Alex, what's your take on 2021 F-150 Coyote? I've only mentioned it 1,000 times. 1,000 times. 1,000,000 times. If you want to go fast soon, don't buy anything 2021. Fuck, right out with the stock suspension. Matt Twillen T, yes, a total joke. Let me find out. Alex goes to a Mexican restaurant and orders the chicken fingers. No. I don't order chicken fingers out of him. No, fuck out of here, bro. Mark Twain says, Alex, it's called a cam tune. So clearly, if you gave me the same cam tune you gave my buddy, it would make my bass GT chop harder. GT500 or bass don't matter. Mark Twain, you're a fucking moron. Mark Twain, I don't care that you're a Lund customer. You're a fucking moron. You're telling me that a cam tune on a GT with a GT motor should chop the same as a supercharged GT500 5.2 Predator motor? You think because it's a cam tune that it should chop the same across all boards, regardless of the actual engine that it is in. Bro, sell your car. Sell your fucking car. Sell it. Look, they are getting good money for used cars right now, Mark Twain. Sell that fucking thing. That is the comment of the week right there. Holy shit. He thinks it should chop exactly the same as a supercharged Predator motor with better heads, better cams, more displacement, and different exhaust. Totally. And he thinks it should chop exactly the same. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Blew my mind, that comment. That means you don't know shit about cars. That means you don't know shit. It's a cam tune. You don't know shit about cars, bro. You should sell that shit. Sell it. Get that fucking thing out of your driveway. Buy a Prius. Get the fuck out of the car game. You're done. You're done with the car game. You don't know shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. The dumbest comment I've seen in a very long time. Wow. Mind blown of the stupidity. Guys, that's one. I'm in the ticket system every day. I got 60 of those motherfuckers. And you wonder how I keep my cool. Here, I can do whatever the fuck I want. This is my shit. Deceptives Garage, give me $5. Pussy Pounder, already got that. McFuckface, give me $20. Thank you very much. And the Hot Sauce, GT350. Thanks for tuning my 350 on Friday last week. Can't believe my built 350 made $984 on 312 pulley, waiting on the 20-pound to wrap it up. The Hot Sauce GT500, I mean, I don't know how I was able to make that kind of power. It's just a tune. Maybe the engine that you have in it made the difference. I gave my buddy 20 degrees on a Predator motor with 20 PSI. On 10 PSI with 20 degrees should be about the same. different motors, but it's a tune. Wow. Buy a Prius. Alex, I hope you're well. Parker's assemble it so you can gap fools as well. Let me know. Let me run you in my GT500. Just need to get Lund to tune it for that extra little bit. That was He Gets a Huckleberry Finn was trash. He said Huckleberry Finn was trash. Sell and drink bleach. Beats lasagna. Holy shit! What are you doing, SK Performance Jeff? Or SK Performance Nate, sorry. What the fuck are you doing? Jesus. He says, channel support for me and the boys at SK Performance. Bitch, yo, love the channel and the content. Made some good money in the market, so I'm sharing the wealth. Think we can get a flat plane crank? I don't even know if I have a flat plane crank in here, dude. I think I got rid of that sound thing a long fucking time ago. I don't think I have flat plane crank, dude. Sorry, you're gonna get mad at me, but I don't think I have flat plane crank here. Murdy, no, I don't have it. I got rid of it because I had to put a whole bunch of other shit. But since I don't have that, I'll give you everything else. Jesus, you gave me 250 fucking bucks. I'll give you everything else but a flat plane crank, you know?
Bloody fuck you, bloody! What the fuck? What's up, nigga? You want to squabble?
Exactly. Too high power, a little too high power.
Check this out, fool. You coming a little too high.
Oh, that's wonderful. Man, that's just so good. I haven't heard that in a while. Oh, Jesus, not that guy. Not that one either. Too high power.
Check this out, fool. You coming a little too high.
That sound clip is just so perfect. I don't have flat plane crank SK Performance Jet, but I just gave you a free one right there. But I don't have it as a soundboard thing. All jokes aside, who's the best tuner for 3 valves? Man, I don't know. I have no idea who the best tuner for 3 valves are, but we ain't touching it. People could say, Lund doesn't know how to tune 3 valves. That's fine. You can have that market. You can have that market. Damn, SK Performance Jeff made money in doggy coin. So he's like, yo, here you go, Alex, some money. Damn, appreciate you very much, man. Alex, you must have some giant headaches after work. What does it say? B. Randon, you have no idea. You have no idea the stress. I want to explode because some people just need Jesus. And I do everything possible to stay calm and professional. But then guys get on here and go, it's a cam tune. It should chop the same as a bigger displacement engine with different exhaust, different head, different cams, and a supercharger. People literally expect me to make a car sound like a completely different engine. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Give SK the real deal. Yeah, SK Performance, don't fuck around. Alex, I thought I dealt with mouth breathers at my job. Jesus Christ. Dude, you have no idea. Customer service is a very tough job. And when you're dealing with people and you're trying to get their car tuned right and they keep pushing back, they're the biggest hindrance in getting the car done properly. The customer, at the end of the day, is the biggest issue in tuning a car. Because they can't get out of their own way. Damn, SK Performance Chef, I can't get over the huge donation. I really appreciate it, man. Lito is the best 3-valve tuner. There you go. I've heard very good things about Lito, for sure. Soundboard going off, sell it. Alex, I thought I got that. But Alex, that's heavy duty, says Ronnie. Brent Speed is also a 3-valve tuner, correct. Why do you think Ford stopped making the 5.8 Trinity out of the GT500, 4-valve? I think efficiency, right? The variable cams allow more efficient operation, fuel mileage. There is a gas guzzler tax, if I'm not mistaken, with the GT500. The Coyote has variable frequency, variable cam timing, VCT. So it can get better gas mileage, emissions reduction. You have torque delivery. You have higher preamp capability with cam phasing. It's just more adjustable. Bama Tunes for Life, says Austin Bryan. I work in customer service environment. People are just stupid sometimes. Hi, my name is, says anyone selling a Gen 2, IG Matthew Carroll. There you go. I don't why people love to tell someone how to do their job. Just send me the same tune you sent that guy. We did. Why does it chop different? You don't have the same car, same engine. You don't have the same cams. You don't have the same exhaust. You don't have the same anything. But it's a tune. Oh my gosh, shut up. Bama Tunes my 99. Gaps my 17 5.0 Lund. Frank Miranda, Bama. Eric Swall, this motherfucker disputing the 250 with 2 Marrow. This motherfucker disputing the 250 tomorrow with tomorrow. Nah, I think SK's a solid guy. The guys on there have been supporters of mine, and I didn't really know much about them until I met one of the guys. Who did I meet at PRI? Was it Jeff or was it Nate? It was a big dude. He was like 6'1". He was pretty jacked. It's fucking hot. I'm gonna go to PBD then. Their cam tune is better anyway. Bye. Bye. See ya. Go ahead. Go. Mark Twain. Go. Love you. Get out of here. Get out of here. So think I could reach 500 wheel in my 13 GT long tubes, FFE intake. No. Nope. I think the most you're going to get out of it is like 480, similar to what Jeremiah Camp did. He did cams, manifold. I don't think you're going to get 500 out of a Gen 1, in my opinion, to be honest. Antonio Perez says, are you bald? Yeah. Are you fat? Are you fat and you have mayonnaise squeezing out of your pores? Antonio Perez? I guarantee you're fat. I bet on my mama that you're fat. I bet it on my mama that you're a fat guy. Alex, since it's just a tune, can you make my cam lobe tune for my 3.5 Eco and make it sound like my old Boss 302? That's exactly what he's saying. He's saying, I have an EcoBoost Mustang. Can you make it chop like a 2020 GT500? Yeah, I absolutely, idiot. I'm going to go to PBD then. Their cam tune is, he said it again. Dude, go. I don't know why you're even here. Jeremiah Camp loves it. Bama in the chat? Mark Twat. Yeah, exactly. His name is not Mark Twain. It's Mark Twat. Good job. Oh, shit. Alex, are the Gen 3 from 55Os the same cam phasing issues for the Mustang Gen 3 50s? I haven't seen them yet, Yonsei. They have a slightly different setup. Same compression, similar horsepower, but their cam phasing stuff is a slightly different setup, so I haven't had those issues on the truck yet. Can we have some heavy duty, please? Okay, we can get some heavy duty going here, brother. Sure, heavy duty. Where are we? Oh, here we go. That's a heavy duty.
Asshole. Oh, yeah. Fiveohalex. Heavy duty.
That's for Mr. Perez's fat ass, elote having motherfucker. Targets Appear says, what's wrong with PBD? Wow. Targets Appear, you might need to go to. Alex needs the hat. I always swipe right. I'm taking my ball and going home. Nope, nothing was ported on my setup. Yeah, Jeremiah Camps was a NA, stock heads, unported CJ, comp camp stage 3s with limiters, but he did have FTW fuel. So it had really good exotic fuel back in the day, and it made about 480. I don't think you can get 500 out of a Gen 1. If you can, it'll be like not a consistent number. It'll be like 499, 501, then 492. I don't think it'll be like 500, 503, 505. I just don't think that's going to happen on Gen 1s. What's considered fat these days? Whatever Perez is considered fat. Because he talks about my looks. He can't talk about my content, my smile, my charisma, my great eyes. He looks at this chat and he goes, damn, Alex is a good looking guy. I guess I can make fun of his bald head. Congratulations, buddy. Nothing can fix your face. Thoughts on Yellow Jacket tuning? Never heard of him? Bro, I'm just asking a question. Targets Appear. Alex looking buff. I'm bald. I've done a billion chats bald. No hat. Gotta love these people. Matt Twin says EPA gay. You're not wrong. Manuel Pazzo, aka Lito, for anyone with a 3-valve, says Alex Gutierrez. Okay, there you go. Shout out to Lito. Hopefully he gets a little mention and gets a little bump in business. If anyone is looking to tune a 3-valve, go to Lito. He's a friend of Dakota's, if I'm not mistaken. He seems to be a really nice guy. Doesn't talk shit. Just does his thing. That's the kind of guy we like. For when I get back from the Marine Corps in December, what would you recommend for just boost setup on my car? Looking to buy a Camaro anyways and keep my Mustang as a weekend warrior. 13 GT. 13 GTs, I like the VMPs and I like the front feed Whipples. Front feed Whipples are starting to really impress me on Gen 1s. They have a nice, Gen 4, I think. Gen 4, I think it's a forward facing, but now I think they have the Gen 5 for the Gen. It's the same thing, I think. The 132 throttle body, 123 millimeter cold air on pump gas, it'll make 650, no problem. And it looks really good under the hood. If you can find yourself a Gen 2R or a Roush 2.3 blower, I really like PD setups on Gen 1s for sure. Very much. So Antonio Perez is fat. Look, my hair doesn't define me, Antonio Perez. God made such a perfect head. He said, I got to show it off. But you're a fat cuck, and you know you're a fat cuck. You know you're a fat cuck. And you know if we ever see each other in person, you wouldn't say that shit to my face. You ask for my autograph. You'd be like, oh man, I'm a big fan, homie. I'm just kidding. All that shit on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, I was just fucking around, man. I'm a big fan, Holmes. Hey, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Every fucking time. Then I find out who they really are. I'm like, oh, that guy was talking shit. He just asked me for a picture. Whatever. For the crazy thing is, you could tell that guys that make fun of guys' looks, I know are insecure guys. So I go right after the jugular. It's their weight. And I knew homeboy was fat. I run B-locks on an NA car. Antonio Perez. Of course you do. Scott Thompson, 2020 GT PMAS Roush Cap. I want a Lund tune for sure, but was wondering if it would be worth it on the N-Gauge and also not just the HP Tuners OBD plug that comes with the 93 Flex 85 tune. You're talking about the RTD. The RTD is just a device that delivers the tune. Then you got to put RTD software in your laptop if you're going to use an RTD for your 2020 GT. If you find a Lund N-Gauge, guys, not all Lund N-Gauges can be unlocked. Understand this. If you find it like an old converted gauge and think that Lund is automatically going to unlock it, some serial numbers are not allowed to be unlocked. So know that going forward before you spend the money. You got to be able to know if the serial number allows it to be unlocked, because some converted units that used to be HP tuners and got converted to Lund might not be able to be unlocked. So be wary if you find a Lund N-Gauge out there that we might not be able to unlock it. It's not a sure thing. Some can, some can. Alex, the intro to your videos is awesome. What did I do? Oh, the clapping. Thank you. I kind of like the look of the S550. Personal preference. I just want to start messing around with the 2018 SS. It's a nice car. I can't lie. Those I thought it's 6 gens. I think they're called. They look really good. They're light. They're not heavy anymore. They kind of seem to get after it pretty well. And they're 10 speed and they make good power with a tune and some free flowing exhaust and a cold air. It's hard to beat a 6.2 LT setup. Ducerio Perez. Alex, he's trolling. I'm sure he's trolling, but that's okay. You play the game. Frank Miranda, look up Antonio's fat ass on Instagram. No, that's not him. That's not him. I can't imagine that's him. It's probably somebody. It's probably a super hot chick or something. But I'll give it a shot. I'll take a look. It's probably some Jack. It's probably what's his name? Ronnie. Oh, Ron. Oh, what the hell's whatchamacallit? Oh. Oh, of course. NA bagged gayness. Love it. When people resort to trying to talk down about your looks, they don't have anything to stand on reaching. That's when you know you won the argument. But why are you checking out a dude anyway, gay? Look, that's okay. That's okay. I think a lot of people think that I'm insecure about my baldness. I do this to keep the sweat out of my eyes, because during this show, I get kind of hyped up and I start to sweat, and I don't want to keep constantly going like this. So that's what a hat's for, or keep the sun out of the out of your eyes. But I do this to keep the sweat down, especially at the gym. This thing is nasty. All right, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I've gone over my time limit. It's been an hour and 37 minutes. Just go get tuned by Chino. Those who know. Who don't know who the hell that is? Ron Coleman. Ronnie Coleman, exactly. Yeah, with the price I'm asking for my N-Gauge, nobody will ever buy it. Bought mine from American Muscle in December, right before they got closed down. So it's an unlockable deal. So that's a legit one. I know. You think you're asking for like 1,000? There was one on eBay for $1,000. It's crazy. Antonio Perez equals Mark Twain's ego and elote. The dating channel Saturday 9:30 a.m. This channel Sunday 9:30 a.m. Don't forget this Sunday is Mother's Day. So yeah, it'll be a Mother's Day edition for those of you guys that watch this channel. The rest of the week, I'm going to try to make some content for the Mamalona. I might get the red car out there. I might get it back and do some digs on the street, trying some of this prep because it's going to go away for a little bit. So might as well take advantage, get it back, and get some content up for you guys. Have a good week. Have a good one. See you guys Sunday. For those of you that watch the dating channel, I'll see you guys Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Have a good one, guys. See you later.